It's something you can kind of live without. The more you learn about nutrition, the less you're going to need to rely on like vitamins and protein powders and all that other stuff that's expensive. It's just having knowledge of good food, that's all.
So with any kind of supplement that I take, I look very carefully at the ingredients. And I will, if it's anything I don't recognize, I don't use it. So like for example with hemp protein, the kind that I buy, 100% hemp, nothing else added. So only organic, non-genetically modified foods. So any supplement that advertises some bodily effect, like you'll get stronger, you lose weight, I wouldn't touch it.
People drink Red Bull like crazy. They just, if they need it all night, they drink like 5 in a night. I mean, it's pretty bad. Of course they need, but then, at least there's a safety guy with the cigarettes too. People can smoke whatever they want, but at least there's a sign saying that, oh, this causes you cancer. Like that.
From what I understand, they haven't proved the efficacy of those things, so I don't know.
I think there's just a lack of public information. People trust that the big food companies, if they're going to sell it to them, that it's healthy, and it's of course total nonsense.
Or that if it's passed by the FDA, which is our Food and Drug Administration, that must mean it's healthy. But if you knew what went on behind the scenes, where the FDA was being paid off or bought off by big companies, that doesn't mean anything either.
Exactly. Yeah. So we need much more regulation, and the problem is there's not a political movement here for that sort of thing, because people aren't well informed about what goes into the food. So you need to educate people so that they understand that these are risky products and they're causing all kinds of diseases, and we don't even know what the long-term effects are.
For example, if there's any side effects, if they've done any research as to whether there are any side effects, if there are some of these things which probably shouldn't be given to children under a certain age, I'd like to know that. What else?
Well, certain people may be allergic to certain pesticides or fertilizers in certain foods, and well, they need to know what's going in their food so that they don't react to it.
They should add more labels. The FDA should tell them they need more warnings, because I've heard stories of kids drinking way too much and they would just collapse, and it's pretty bad, and they get taken to hospital.
So maybe a label would be better so people would know, I guess. Because I don't know about it, so.
If it's a dietary supplement, then you really shouldn't need any label. I mean, if it's a dietary supplement, it's good for you, usually. So it shouldn't be a label. I think they should put labels on the bad foods, but not on dietary supplements, no.
Yeah, I think most foods should be labeled explaining what the supplements are and what they should do, and what their purpose is. And I don't think most packaging today does that. And so I think that'd be helpful, because if there was more of that on a package that tells you what it's supposed to do, then I would probably buy some of it. But it is, as it is right now, they basically tell you the calories and the vitamins, but they don't tell you what it's supposed to accomplish for you. So I think it would be good to have labels, a little more extensive labeling.
Definitely need a label, because a lot of people take this stuff, they end up with heart problems or some sort of body function that's not working as a result of taking these supplements when they're not labeled correctly. So you definitely need some kind of regulation on that.
Yeah, and also those stores need a specialty person. They have to advise what they really need it. Otherwise, the people are going to get 10 products and then combine it. It's going to get sick.
Even if we don't want to, they sell it anyway, so it's really up to us in the end.